Oh, hello. Welcome to Gourmet. Today, we'll be making some classic curry chicken salad from Start Here by Sohla El-Waylly. I know this one's simple, but truth be told, it's a Monday night. Yesterday was Sunday. It was kind of busy. I planned on doing this then. Instead, I made a really good tomato vegetable sauce for pasta. And that took up a lot more time than I thought. So we're gonna make this. This is just for the lunches, my lunches throughout the week. And I did kind of steal another recipe from this chapter. I'm just not showing you guys. It was just poaching some chicken. Um, so we'll see how that came out. I haven't actually tried the chicken breasts yet, but I poached them. Kind of not following a recipe, kind of following a recipe, mostly using it as inspo because I didn't have bone-in chicken breasts, but I had bone-in chicken thighs. So we kind of played around with the poaching, but I think it came out well. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's get started. We're going to start by toasting some almonds in olive oil for a couple minutes until they get nice and toasty. We just need a quarter cup of almonds. So I've got my little measuring cup. I guess I decided to measure today. And let's go ahead and get these toasted. You'll know the almonds are toasted when you start to smell them and they get really nice and fragrant. Other than that, let's go ahead and just give these guys a stir. And then we'll wait till they're toasted. Our almonds are getting nice and toasty here. So we're going to go ahead and add the next ingredients. We're going to go on and add a quarter cup of raisins and a tablespoon of curry powder. And we're going to mix all of that together in here. Okay, come on, raisins. And then whatever comes out. Just a little more. We can do it. And I know what you're thinking. Ew, raisins in chicken salad. I like raisins in chicken salad. I don't mind them. I think it kind of adds something to it. But you can definitely, it's chicken salad at the end of the day. So even though we're following a recipe, definitely do what you want. Now, here's the curry powder I'm using. The recipe called for Madras curry powder. I don't know what that is. I'm just using this curry powder. So, and it goes, it's the curry powder I already owned, which is another part, I'm not going to go out and buy something special when I already have just like a slightly different version at home. And that's what we're doing here. Just giving these guys a good mix. I gotta say, it smells good. You obviously have to like curry. And I know that's, sometimes controversial. But between the curry and the nuts and the raisins, I think this is gonna be good. It's obviously there's I don't think this I don't think curry should be as controversial as it can be. And like I said, this is just chicken salad. So it's just a fun, different kind of new chicken salad. I don't normally see like a curry chicken salad places. We've got our raisins, our nuts, our curry powder in our bowl. Now it's time to chop things. I've got my chicken breasts that I did go ahead and poach. And then after I was done poaching, I veered from the recipe because I knew I wasn't going to use them right away. So I put some olive oil, salt, and pepper on them and stuck them in a baggie. We have cilantro, mayonnaise, sour cream, celery, an apple, and some lemon. So we've got quite a bit of chopping up to do just to add all of this to the bowl. So let's get that started. Let's see. First, what do we want to do? There's so many options. Okay. Let us cut the apple first. That sounds good. I'm just going to kind of imagine where the core of this apple is and cut around it. And I gotta say, I did a great job. And now I'm gonna slice it. Not that you can really see what I'm doing, but I accidentally made both these burners hot, so I can't have 2 videos in a row where I almost burned down my house because I used the plastic cutting board on a hot burner. That can't happen. So we're just chopping up the apple. We're going to add our apple in. There's our small apple. Okay, this calls for 1 celery stalk. I have these, so I'm going to say that 2 of these are celery stalk. Maybe 3, because those are skinny. We'll do these 3. And I'm going to say that's a celery stalk. Ooh, some more apple. In goes our celery. And then add some cilantro. It's a big leaf. We don't need much cilantro, so I'm just going to add this. Kind of take off the stalk a little bit. I don't really want that part. Just want the leaf. Perfect. Add those guys right in there. Go ahead and close this. I use it in some other recipe, I'm sure. Okay. So right now in the bowl, we've got apples. It's actually a Honeycrisp apple. We've got celery. We have our almonds, our raisins, and some cilantro. And then we've got the curry in there as well. Now we're going to add mayo and sour cream. And we're supposed to do a 1/4 cup each of these. But I might do more because I like a creamy chicken salad, but we'll see. That's probably more. Like I said, I don't care. I like a creamy chicken salad. I think this is one of those chicken salads that's like lighter in consistency. Whereas I definitely like your more traditional chicken salad with everything coated. But we'll see. I just kind of got to play it by taste. I like mayo. I like sour cream. So I'm sure I'll be adding extra. Right now, I gotta say, this doesn't look great. But I know it's chicken salad and you really gotta trust the process. So we've got our base ingredients. Now, time for the chicken. And we're just going to give the chicken a rough chop. See, I'm kind of going for like this size, this kind of size of chicken, as I try to figure out which side the camera's on. I don't know if poaching was necessary, but I gotta say, these were raw chicken breasts, and they are very moist, very tender. So I think the poaching method in this book really works. Just, I don't know, is it necessary to do for this chicken salad? Absolutely not. But, we kind of, the rest of the recipes in this section weren't really calling to me. Not that they don't sound good. I just knew I wanted something for the week, for lunch. I didn't want anything super fantastic and like involved. So I went with this chicken salad. It's honestly has called to me since day one of me getting this cookbook. And Yeah, so here we are. That's why we're making it. Hands are washed. Let's go ahead and give this guy a stir. Get everything nice and mixed. I must say, the picture in the cookbook is definitely a lot more yellow than this. So maybe the type of curry powder does matter. I don't think so. I think this is going to taste fine. If anything, if we want a little bit more curry flavor than what I've got, we can go ahead and just add some more. You know, not all spices and things are made the same, but I didn't immediately find the Madras curry powder, so I'm just using what I got. But this looks pretty well coated, I gotta say. We are going to squeeze in some lemon juice. I think we'll just do half. Get this guy in. Go ahead and give it a stir. Now, that's when you add salt and pepper. Our chicken did have salt and pepper already on it. So I'm just going to give this a taste first and then go from there. Okay, a little bit of everything. So I am going to add a little bit more curry powder just to get some more of that curry flavor in there. I think with the sour cream and the mayo, it really dulls it. And we're doing a curry chicken salad, so that's what we want. And then we're definitely going to get some salt and pepper in here. Salt. Get our pepper. And of course, all of this is to taste. So you might like it with more of a bland curry flavor. You might want triple the curry flavor I'm going for. You might not want curry flavor at all and choose to do other things. It's a chicken salad. But we are following the recipe. And let's go ahead, mix all of those new ingredients in. It's still not very yellow, which is kind of surprising, but that's okay. Maybe I just have a blander curry powder than I thought. Although I've used it before and that was good. That is good. Let's go ahead and serve it and give it a real taste. Okay, so I have wraps, I have bread, but I'm trying to be a little healthier. So I'm just going to put it in a lettuce leaf for right now, just to try it. Get a nice dollop. Make sure we got everything in there. Probably nice if we got a piece of chicken too. Okay. I know this isn't the right lettuce for a lettuce wrap, but oh well. Okay, so I just finished the taste test. This is what our bowl looks like. Like I said, it's not very yellow. It definitely has a little bit of yellow tinge to it, but not a lot. I think maybe I have a milder curry powder than I thought. Like I said, I'm not sure. But I do like it. Is it my favorite chicken salad? No. I think for how easy it was, it's right up there. It's probably an 8. If I didn't do what I did with the chicken, the cooking method, I forgot where you put in water. If I didn't do that, like if I didn't poach the chicken, it would have been way easier. I wouldn't have really had to do anything. I just poached the chicken yesterday. Today, it was nice because there's really no cooking. It's just cooking the almonds and getting them brown. But even that, that took 3 minutes. and then you add your raisins and your curry powder, and that's it. So it was a really easy recipe. It's a nice, I think, beginner intro recipe. I think it also gives you a great idea of kind of what you can do with chicken salad. Because it's not my favorite, and I love chicken salad, and that's probably part of my problem is I love it, and I like the one I like a lot. I think I'd give this probably a 6.5. It truly just comes down to taste, and the taste is just not really there for me. But I will eat it. I did like it, and I will definitely eat it throughout the week. But this was not quite the winner for me. And maybe I should have chosen a different recipe for poaching and stuff like that. But hey, it is what it is. It's been that kind of a week. So I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.